So in the previous lesson, we were thinking about adding groups of numbers that were in multi-digit, either double or even triple digit, which is what we did the other day. Now, what we want to think about is, again, if we've got some multi-digit numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a couple of numbers over here. How about 100? I'm going to make that a tad thicker so you can see it a little better. We'll say, how about 100? 24, and we are going to then have another group that just has 231. So when we're doing that, and again, sorry if you forgot to get your pencil and paper, go ahead and get that. You can kind of go along with me. If you need to just kind of watch for a moment though, that'd be fine too. So I've got 100, 110, 120, 121, 22, 23, and 24. So 124. And you can even think about that in its expanded form. And then for this bottom number, we're going to have 200. And so we have our two groups of 100, three groups of 10 for that 30. And then we have our 1. Now, when we go to add these, we really want to start with, I think it's best to start in the ones place. So we've got 4 plus 1. So we could, if we wanted to, let's do this. Let's put a line here. And we're going to put a little plus sign over here. And we're going to be adding these together. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm just going to move those 5 down here. And when I do my singles, I do like to at least kind of keep them in the idea of a 10 frame. I think that kind of helps. We have our two groups of 10 from the top, three groups of 10 from the bottom, and that gives us a total of 5 groups of 10. We've got 100 from the top and 2 from the bottom, so now we have 3 groups of 100, 5 groups of 10, and 5 ones for 355. 355. All right, so now we're going to kind of let's try one that is a little more difficult. So what we need to think about is, again, I'm going to go ahead and put all those up. All my ones disappeared. They erased. Oh, well. Let's have the number, how about 138, and we are going to add, how about 225 to it. So I kind of want to start, I'm just going to put that way off to the side over here. I'm going to have that 100, and then 10, 20, 30, and then we need 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 138, and then we need 225. So I'm going to get my 200s there. We've got two groups of 10, so 10, 20, and then 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, whoops, sorry, 4, and 5. So when we start, again, we always want to start in the ones place. Now if we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, wait a second. If I move these up here, now we have a group of 10 and 3 ones. We have to start thinking to ourselves, can we have more than 9 in the ones place? And hopefully you're going, no, we can't. So the question becomes, we've got these 3 ones, but what actually happens to this group of 10? And hopefully you're saying to yourself, Mr. T, we've got to make a new group of 10 and regroup it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go real fast and do a quick delete, because what we're going to do is we are going to regroup those 10 ones into another group of 10. And we would just regroup it over here into our 10 side. So we had, again, from the 8 and the 5, that gave us 13. Our 3 ones are going right here in that group of 10. We are going to regroup it right over here. So now we can then move or add all of these groups of 10. One group of 10 plus 3 plus 2, and that's going to give us 6 groups of 10. Our hundreds place, we've got 1 plus 2, 100 plus 200, and 100 plus 200 is going to give us 300. So now we have 6 groups of 10 and 300s for 363. I'm just going to put that right here, 363. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and erase mine one more time, and all my little dots are going to go away. Let me move these up. Now, for this next one, what I want you to do, I do want you to draw this next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the numbers, and as you are working to draw them, I am also going to work to get those out, and then I will have you stop when we get to that point. So let's put out, how about, we'll put out 215, and we are going to add 127 to that. I probably should have spaced it out a little better, but it's going to be okay. All right, so right now what I want you to do is you're going to stop the video and you're going to build that. And you'll start by drawing the squares for the hundreds, the lines for the tens, the dots for the ones. Once you are finished, restart the video and we'll see where we go from there. Alrighty, I am just finishing up. I'm guessing you are about done. I may have done too many there. Let's double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, one too many. So, again, thinking about where we're going to start, we always want to start in that ones place. We've got 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7. Hopefully your brain's going, oh, that's 12. Let's double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, if we're going to add those together, we have ourselves, if you notice, a group of 10 and 2 left over, that 12. So let's think about this. We can keep those 2, but can we keep that group of 10 in the ones place? And the fact that I said it's a group of 10 should tell you no, no, no. We need to regroup it into a new group of 10. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to go ahead and kind of X those, knowing that what we're really doing is trading them or making them into a new group. Instead of just 10 loose ones, these guys are now a group of 10, and we're going to put that here. Now, if you are looking at the algebraic equation for that, what we'd want to think about is we've got our 12. We want to record that. We would actually want to put it up here, just like that. So we have recorded the fact that we put that group of 10 there. And you notice, look at that, there's the 2 from the 2 ones. Now if we look, we have 1 plus 1 plus 2 for our groups of 10. That gives us 4 groups of 10. And look, here's one group of 10, one group of 10, and 2 more is 4. Just like we have here, we look at our hundreds. We've got 2 hundreds and a group of 100, or 2 plus 1, and that's going to be 300. So let's look, 1, 2, and 3. And now let's look, does what we did over here, 342, match with what we have here? We've got 2, we've got 4 in our tens place, and 300s for 342. It indeed did match. So We've always got to think about, though, when we have more than 9 in our ones place, or even actually in any of the places, when we get more than 9, we regroup them. In this case, our focus is going to be that ones place and regrouping it like we did here. With the link below, you're going to be going into Pearson and doing an activity where it's going to give you some numbers to add together. They're going to want you to draw like we did here with our hundreds and our tens and our ones. And you'll need to be doing a little bit of regrouping just like we did. And you can cross those out and add more tens. And also, they're going to ask you to write the equation, which really what they're looking for in this case with that 342, it's going 300 plus 40 plus 2, just like that. So that will be an extra practice for you to work on. All right, good luck.